proud of the way this man handled this, right? I'm extremely proud of him. I love to see guys put their game down and handle their shit correctly, right? So my man says, I flew in to see one of my shawties in another state. I get to her spot and we start making out, but she stops me before we can actually get it in and telling me she feels like I'm playing with her heart and that she wants more. I told her my feelings haven't changed and that I'm not looking for a monogamous relationship. I decided to leave and just get a room for the night. She FaceTimed me later talking about she's so stressed out and she has a lot going on. I told her I didn't think it was being respectful of my time and that it would be best if we no longer see each other. She started crying, but I held firm and stated what I'm interested in and said if she wants to continue to be a part of my life, she would need to show me through her actions and that if we weren't on the same page, it'd be best if she not contact me anymore. Shout out to my dude. She texted me this morning saying, have a safe flight. I'm leaving her on scene. Am I being too cold? I feel like she wasted my time because we could have had this conversation before I flew out to see her. Shout out to my man. Shout out to my man. I love the way my man handled that. He put some more comments. Let's see. The second comment, he said, appreciate the feedback, my G's. Told her what she did was disrespectful and goofy. That's when she tried to turn on the waterworks, meaning she did the whole flu trying to cry and shit. Glad I held firm and stood up for myself. We've been dealing for like 6 months, so I'm not sure how she thought it was going to go any differently. She had me super fucked up. Indeed, she had you all the way fucked up. She tried you, bro. But we're going to talk about it in a second. Update. Youngin just tried to call me and make small talk like shit was sweet. I told her if she isn't paying for a flight to come see me and make shit right, we don't have anything further to discuss. This is making me so happy. I love it. This is how you guys need to handle your game. This is how you guys need to kick your game. Last one, it says, another update. Shawty called again and said she wants to make it work, but can't give me a confirmed date to fly out because she has too much going on. Told her there's no reason for us to be in contact with each other any longer, and that I wasn't going to wait around for her to give me a confirmed date for a visit. She got an attitude, told her I was not going to argue, and got off the phone. Exactly. You don't negotiate with terrorists. Shout out to my man. Shout out to my man. My man did good, right? So let me give my man his flowers. If you watching, bro, that was a hell of a play. I love the way you handled that. Fellas, take notes. That's how you're supposed to handle that. That's how you're supposed to handle when women get out of line with you. That's how you're supposed to handle when women violate you. Nothing more, nothing less. And you don't negotiate with terrorists. Shout out to my dude. That made me smile reading that because I don't get a lot. I mostly get, help me. I fucked up. Right. And my man was wondering, was he too cold? And no, you was not too cold. You did exactly what you were supposed to do. You're going to lose some. It's all good. It's plenty more out there, but you did exactly what you were supposed to do. When chicks play with you like that, you put their ass on ice, period. I don't go fuck if you fly way across the world. My man left and went and got a hotel on some fuck that shit. You see what I'm saying? My man did exactly what he's supposed to do, and I'm proud of him. I'm extremely proud of him. When I first read that, that made my fucking day. Right? So now let me teach y'all the game. So let me put you on to the game, right? Now, women, this is a classic manipulation tactic, what she pulled. Right? It's a scumbag manipulation tactic that she pulled. Very scumbaggish, and it's a desperate move. Right? So when women are trying to get compliance from you, or they trying to get you to commit to them, or they want something from you, they'll wait until they get you out of your element. They'll wait until you horny and you got lustful eyes and shit like that, and they'll hit you with a demand, right? In hopes that, you go through with it so you can continue to get what you want, right? That's one of the oldest tricks in the books that they use. And she tried to use this on my dude, and my dude was strong and didn't go for that shit. You see what I'm saying? Didn't go for that shit. And the thing is, she tried my man. She tried my man when he flew for, cross the country to see her. And so she felt like she got him isolated. He horny, they about to do it. And then she hit him with the, oh, well, I feel like you're going to break my heart or whatever. You playing with my heart and I want more, right? So basically, she tried to manipulate him into a commitment instead of sitting down and having a conversation with him like, oh, yo, just like my man said, you could have fucking told me that before I got here. You see what I'm saying? Don't try to dangle nothing and wait till we get here to get it on to try to bring up some drama and try to, nah, bro. You see what I'm saying? But when women do stuff like that, that's a desperation move. They're desperate. They're desperate for a commitment. Right? I had a girl try me like that a couple years ago. The last time that happened to me was a couple years ago, and it was a young chick. We about to smash, and she like, oh, can you promise me you ain't gonna talk to nobody else? I'm like, you might as well go home. She didn't. I end up hitting it anyway, but I told her straight up, you might as well go home. Don't try me like that. Don't play with me like that. I'm not none of them dudes you in college with. Don't play with me like that. You see what I'm saying? But yeah, they'll do that. That's a desperation move, right? And in this case, it's an effort to get a commitment, right? Because she's what my man didn't see is she's vulnerable, right? And when women start doing stuff like that, something is going on. Like she said in this shit, oh, she got a lot going on. She was stressed out. Another dude is stressing her out, right? And her validation and her safety net is being pulled from up under her on the other end with the other dude, and she needs another safety net ASAP. And she was trying to get it up out of my man. That's exactly what happened. The guy that she was dealing with, it wasn't working out. It looked like it ain't gonna be no good. And a lot of the times when women can't be alone, when a woman can't stand to be alone, when she's desperate for male attention and male validation, and she has to be in a relationship, when one thing starts going bad, she'll immediately jump to something else, right? But the thing is, my man a player, right? My man a player, he listened to me, he got game, so he's not committing to her like that. He's not committing to her like that. He keeping it slow. He keeping her at bay, and he going through the process. Well, for her, that signals like, okay, well, this dude ain't committing to me like that. But this guy, my safety net is imploding. My safety net is fucking up. So I need something else. I don't have anything else, but this guy ain't no simp. So I got to figure out a way to get him to commit to me. And that's what she did. She wait till you went all the way out of state to see her, got you horny, kissing and tried to pull an old crying. I just think you playing with my heart and I want more and all that old bullshit. Classic manipulation. And I'm glad you didn't fall for it. If a woman ever do you like that, get rid of her. Because that's a dirt bag. That's a desperation move. You see what I'm saying?